Hát, sziasztok srácok, itt NorboQ, a.k.a. The Q. Folytatjuk Henry kalandjait. Azért gondoltam mai napra, hogy nyomok, hogy mit tudom én, egy 2 órát, meg mondjuk pénteken is, és akkor az ellen mondjuk 1 volt, hogy haladjak a sztorival, mert szerintem nagyon sok van hátra. Alig csináltunk még főküldit. És akarok ezzel is haladni, még Civet nem tudom, hogy fogok játszani. Meg az Evolved-ot se döntöttem még el, hogy azt elkezdem, az is nagyon hosszú játék. De mindegy, haladjunk tovább. Ugye az esküvőn hagytuk abba tegnap. Kicsit pörgetni akarom ma a főküldiket. Illetve már el szeretnénk jutni amúgy a városba, mert van város, már többször is már 2-szer is említették a játékba. De még nem tudom hol van a mappon. Na, itt van Batya, a.k.a. egy Drake fanboy. Na, akkor mit kéne csinálni a Gamekeeperrel is, illetve az öcskössel is kell beszélnünk.
So you didn't waste any time, Gamekeeper.
I know! For Christ's sake! What have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone! I know! Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What, mind you?
It's easy! Just don't let me drink!
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Alright. So just don't let me end up under the table! If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry! Do you understand?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on, Henry! We've been through so much! We faced certain death together, and now you're gonna let me down! This is a matter of life and death!
Life and death? Right. Of course I have nothing better to do than keep you away from the booze.
Thank you, Henry. I knew you wouldn't let me down. If you see me with a drink in my hands, take it away from me. Right away, before I have a chance to take a sip. All right?
Aj, ne. Gyere, hülyére kell vigyázni.
Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Nah, wasn't too hard, was it?
Igazából az lenne a legjobb, hogyha leütném, és akkor biztos nem iszik többet, nem? Az a legegyszerűbb megoldás. Na várj, és akkor hol van ez a Lord Semin?
I haven't had such a nice meal in a long time.
Indeed, but especially...
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. Their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
How about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
I'll try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Jó. Akkor most, várjál csak.
How are you?
Hol lett ez a hülye? Ja, várjál, ezek a moráviaiak. Vagy moráviaiak.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammering last time. Well, you'll never be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter?
Menjen, leütöm megint. Nem érdekel.
The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Jó, ígyunk egyet vele.
Why not?
Hát a drinking skillem
Of
nő.
course you would. Fuck. That piss of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samim won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up but pishy, but old Samim took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Bodak even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Na, jó. Közben nézzük már meg ezt a hülyét. What? Valamit akart tőlem az öregasszony, de fuck it. Hol van ez a hülye? Nincs nálad pia? No. És én mindegyikre nekem kell figyelni. Kérdezzük meg itt a éregetőktől, várja, ez az őrrel beszélek.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samim would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen? Where else?
Ja, igen,
But you can't
szülőkérdés volt,
reason with
Henry,
her.
hallod?
She's a tight-fisted old hag.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end.
Én
She
megpróbálom.
was with a
Az a baj,
daughter.
besznékelni.
Try
Nem
it
akarok, mert nem tudok szerintem. Tehát a pantryben nem tudok besznékelni, mert szar a sneakingem. De megpróbálok beszélni az öregasszonnyal. Not enough, boy.
Not drunk enough for a wedding feast?
God, this will be a fuck up.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Köztesem.
A few scraps of food.
Collect food on a wedding. Várja. Saját izémet is beleszámolja? Nem, már 35/40. Én nem tudom, adjam oda nekik a ilyen lejárt kaját. Ahogy ez a szickány move lenne. Na várjál. Mit pofázol? Várjál most. Elvileg. Aha. Itt hol van a pia? Bent lesz valahol? Aha, itt van a pia, és vele kéne beszélni, ugye?
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I might have something for you right here.
You don't say. You're a godsend, friend.
Adjak neki... Aha, adok neki egy sört. Egyet.
Here, try this.
Ah, it's warm as piss. Where did you get that?
Well, I brought that here with me.
Don't be offended, but I'm not drinking this.
A kurva anyádat akkor.
I'll get you something cold.
I'd like that.
És akkor...
So fucking sick of this. You better leave before long.
Jó, oké, akkor nem engedsz be. Na várjál. És honnan a péniszből szerezzek neked valami... Várjál csak... Geci, várjál már itt... Várjál, csak... Egyet felve... Én tudom, mit fog csinálni. Felszom az összes kaját itt. Ez nem lopás. Ezeket fogom odaadni az izéknek. Hát csak szerzek neki valamilyen... Melyik? Ezt odaadom ennek a hülyének. Ez a komolyabb sör.
I got that beer.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
Igen, ezt komoly sört odaadom neki.
What do you think of this? From Aljest.
Let's have it.
Komoly
What's it
mi?
like?
Well, I don't know. A bit tasteless.
Kurva
More like
anyádat.
pond water than
What's-
beer. Don't you have anything better for me?
Wouldn't you rather have something a bit stronger?
Már
What
be
would
van
you have
basszva.
in mind?
Maybe some delicacy from the cellar?
Are you mad? Why do you think I'm guarding here? Old Semin would have my arse caned for that.
Ah, do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right.
Please.
But still,
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember a thing tomorrow. So what are you afraid of?
well, all right. I don't want to miss all the fun.
Mekkora 2000
My words
info.
exactly.
Odaadtam neki egy sört, meg itt
I'll
a...
let you in.
Meg
You
kicsit
can grab
bebaszott, és
something
most meg
quick,
rá tudtam
but leave
beszélni.
the Moravian booze alone. That would really get me in trouble.
Sure.
Cici,
Not to
mekkora?
worry.
Jó, most beenged az öcskös.
Fucking sick of this.
Na várjál, és akkor... Igen, most tresspassingelek, de... Mert csak Kéne nekem ide egy torcs. Nincs nálam a torcs. A picsába raktam a torcsot. Azt se engedte be? Ja, mert az is fegyvernek számít. Várja már. Itt is tudok kaját lopni amúgy. Melyik a moráviai... Ez kell, igen. De az öcskösnek... Az öcskösnek... Aha, az öcskösnek amúgy vinni kéne valami sört, nem? In pitcher, az mi a rák? Én ezeket ellopom amúgy. Sőt, innen még a kaját is elviszem. Nem csak. Én mindent elviszek, és így elvileg megvan mind a kettő. Az, hogy most is az én kajáimat is beleszámolja sajnos. Úgy van meg a 40 darab kaja. De... Amúgy még... Csak... Amúgy még tudok bent is szedni, úgyhogy ez nem lopás. Ugye ennek...
Here's your liquor, as I promised.
Itt a likör öttesám, így ad.
Thanks, lad. But not a word to Lord Samin. You hear me? If he found out I was drinking from his stock instead of doing my duty, he'd have my hide. Take care.
Jó, megvan ez is. Próbáljuk meg beszélni az öreg asszonnyal. Várjál, hogy vagyunk? Be kéne menni a... Ez a konyha? Ez a konyha, aha. És veled kéne...
Out of my way. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat. Boy, you thief! What's that you're taking?
What? És itt mi történt? Itt most mi történt?
Don't kill him.
Bro, ezt nem értem. Most nem csináltam semmit. És most azért az összes progresszt elbasztam. Kurva élet. De jó, jó. Jó, inkább visszatöltöm, mert nem akarom elbaszni. Jó, igen. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No. Life in course. Thank you. I'm stuck.
You lads, come here for a moment.
Mondjad.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Jó, táncolok majd vele.
Why wouldn't I dance with her? Well, we can't let her sit in a corner till the end.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But be gentle with her though, she's a sensitive girl.
Jó, majd táncolunk vele.
How much does he owe you?
How are you?
Az öcskössel kell még beszélni, igen.
You mean Yurko?
Oh, you'd try us.
I'll talk.
Well, thanks.
Your head.
The one and
You
Lord.
if
So what?
live about sheep.
Isn't there an?
That ain't the
Where can?
in.
Have you tried? How can you? What? I'll try.
Are you?
Not God. No, fuck. Did you know?
What's
Good to hear.
Jó. Oké. És akkor még az öcskös kell meg, csak most lehet nem fogom. Passza. Igen, ezt felveszem. Ezt is felveszem. Mindent felveszek. Az összes kaját elviszem innen, nem érdekel. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy... Jó, ennyi elég, oké. Szevasz, tesám.
I'm sorry.
What? Ja, várjál, Morivi... Aha.
well?
Easy. You want? What?
Hogyha azt mondom, hogy no
No
thanks.
thanks. I'm not much of a drinker.
Come on, Henley.
All right then.
I need.
Jó, ígyunk egyet, oké.
You know,
Now,
I see.
but oh,
Dunny.
that's with.
And who?
I, I'm.
All right.
I'm.
Everybody's
Don't even get me started. Fine.
I really don't.
Thank you.
Jó. Adok
You don't-
piát, nézd csak itt a legkomolyabb pia.
What do you think of this?
Let's have it.
What's it like?
Well,
Szar.
When you're out,
what would you?
Maybe.
Are you? What?
they're all drunk.
Well,
My words.
listen, but leave.
Sure.
Oké, megvan megint, zsír. Nem fogok beszélni az öregasszony, mert csak rám hozza az egész bandát, hanem itt mindent ellopok. Na, várj, ez kell neki. Igen. Ja, és akkor... Jó. Nem láttál semmit, ugye? Semmit nem vittem el, csak üres az egész storage, te fiú. Na,
Here's your liquor.
Great.
Tessék.
Chief. Take care.
most kéne...
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on.
Bring it on!
Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No, no. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
Jaj, ne, ez nagyon rosszul. Ez nagyon rossz.
Such a fine wedding.
De legalább mentett. Na, hol van a purple dresses? Te vagy az? Te vagy Dubrovka. Aha.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Bro.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing. You'll see.
Well, all right.
Nagyon nagy zene.
Just afraid he'll start a fight. With whom? Henry. He's the one who threw it.
God, this is punishment.
It's easy for you to say.
What?
You wish I could be that calm.
Megy lefele a HP-m. Valamiért megy lefele a HP-m, hogy táncolok a csajjal. Ez mi a fasz?
much longer.
Kibírod, Henry, kibírod, nyugodjon. Így a fél HP-n vagyok, Gec. What?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Mi? Na jó, megpróbáljuk. Elég nagy a speechünk.
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
Bro, Henry,
Not hard
the
to
Rizzler.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Na, tessék.
Right, it's a deal. Go ahead and tell friends and
De nem tudom mi vette le a HP-mat. Olyan szarul táncolt volna.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
Kérdezzem meg az anyját. Jaj.
You're welcome.
Jó, és akkor...
Yes, that too.
Csak... Aha.
The longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
De csak beszélnünk kell az öregasszonnyal.
What would you like? The other one.
Too much.
Well, I
Don't you feel...
don't.
Was there really...
If I give too much, should have.
Oké.
What are you looking for, young man?
Na, várj, és akkor... Hogy kéne? Csak a gárdal kell beszélnem, és kiadja a kaját?
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Várja, akkor az összes... Aha. Hát, azért nem lesz elég nekik, mi? Erre csak... ...40 kell nekik, aha. Minden saját... Várjál csak...
Wait.
Forget it. I'll be with you, good sir.
Várjál, inkább felveszem innen az összeset.
That's enough.
Inkább ezek a hülyék ne legyenek, nem? Éregetőknek meg odaadjuk a kaját. Real life Robin Hood, ja nem? Gyerünk Harry, pakolgasd el gyorsan. Mindig max az én kajámból is adok, úgy is tudunk bárhonnan kaját szerezni. Várj, itt is vannak, ez mi a rák? Roasted piglet. Damn boy. Mi van, hogyha felszedem az összes kaját és belegek az öreg asszonyra, azt mondom, hogy elfogyott a kaja. Szerintem már nem tudok vele interaktálni. Ennyi csak elég lesz.
I picked...
Let me see.
Igen, és akkor... Aha, még sok kaját is vettem fel. Valami olyat kéne adni. Valami olyat kéne adni, aminek nem olyan nagy a szavatossága. Így megvan a 40.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here.
I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
A
Bro.
wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semine himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
Ez a moráviai.
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here.
Tudja, az lesz.
He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. A first-class sword worthy of our young lord.
Bazd meg, na várjál. Aha, és akkor a sárga ruhás paszt kell keresni, aki úgy viselkedik, mint egy noble. Ezt a hülyét nézzük már meg, hogy iszik megint.
Girls, for fuck's... Hey! Henry! Hey, listen! Henry! Didn't you want to bet on my pulse? If I win, you drink. If you win,
Bro,
I
csak pénzbe játszok,
I don't
tesó.
get it. What's in it for me if you drink?
what would you want?
Hoppá.
Have you got anything else?
Alright then. I'll give you my boots. But if you lose, you'll give me yours.
Seriously?
Take it or leave it.
I'd rather have the booze.
Suit yourself, laddie. But that's no fun. Boots, on the other hand.
Never.
I'll eat. Which of them will you bet on?
Azt tudom, hogy néz ki. Jó, aki a zöldben
The one in
van,
the green coat.
Good ears.
menjen.
Shake on it.
If Lord Semine sees them, he'll have a fit.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
Persze.
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder is waiting for you.
The groom.
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
biztos, hogy
Alright.
jelentkezek
Then
erre.
go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
Megbaszom a Young Lordnak is a száját. Ki nyer?
Go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm sorry.
Smash his gob!
Azaz, nyomja tesó. A zöldre fogadtam, nyomjad.
Smash his
That won't
gob!
work for me.
Think of your liquor!
Nyomjad,
Let him have it, laddie!
nyomjad. Bam, bam. Azaz, kapott egyet.
Give up, son!
Drunk again.
Go back to your
Shit
booze!
yourself!
Let him have it, laddie!
Ne. Nehogy kikap.
Christ.
No
I don't
charge!
have the whole day for you.
You!
Azaz. Bam.
Kurva!
Még hogy kettőt beversz. Ezt a klincset kéne megtanulni, biztos mutatta a játék, csak már elfelejtettem, hogy lehet bemenni klincsbe.
Fuck!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
Booze this time, I'd like to know.
Smash his gob!
Gyerünk.
Hope they didn't take me out of the cellar.
Let him have it, laddie!
Fight already!
You never
You'll
saw
be
that
fucking
coming.
sorry.
Hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Crush him like a grape!
They're drunk again.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Fight already!
Azaz.
Let him have
I don't
it,
have the
laddie!
whole day for you!
Let him have it, laddie! Give up, son!
Drunk again.
Is that some Moravian dance?
Azaz, üss már le.
That won't work on me!
Shit!
Crush him like a grape!
Hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Te fi, ezek meddig fognak itt harcolni? Üsd már ki. Azaz, még egy.
Useless!
I'm moving.
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you! If I like go! For fuck's sake! Drunk him up, lad!
Let him have it, laddie!
Take that!
Gyerünk.
What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Ez meg lesz. Üsd már le. Az megvan.
Just fight!
Na én takedown-okat, meg ilyeneket kéne megtanulnom.
That won't!
Go fuck
Ne.
yourself.
Crush him like a grape!
Christ!
Fucking hell!
I don't have the whole day for you.
Moravia is behind you!
Bro. Ezek így meddig?
Fuck. Now you're for it, you shit.
Na jó, én erre nem érek rá. Na, hol van a Young Lord? Melyik a Young Lord? Itt van valahol. Ja, ez, aha.
Shall we have a toast? To you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Akkor, ha nem akarsz inni, akkor kihívlak egy
I'd
challenge-re.
like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge. But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Bro. Na, figyeld. Bam! Kapta is a Master Strike-ot. Master Strike, bam. 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 Tökönszúrás. Hát ez egy csicska volt.
Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain. What now?
The bailiff's son's next. All you need to do is challenge him.
Hoppá. Swatját kell megverni. Nem is érdekel. Nem akarok róla tudni semmit. Pofonos
I
pali.
understand. I'll go and challenge him.
Gyerünk. Engedjetek már ki. Most mi lett a... Most itt mi lett a verekedéssel? Ki nyert?
Careful!
Menjél már anyádba.
Maybe I could have a slice of piglet cut
If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear it.
Gyere, Swatya.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Na,
Kill him, Henry! Be the fucker black and blue! Henry's our man!
perfect strike, vagy milyen rák.
Go fuck
Ouch.
yourself!
Bam, bam, double. Figyelj, ott lesz a perfect ripost. Kurva anyját, későn nyomtam.
Too bad,
Megvert?
Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
Az meg.
I was just unlucky.
Unlucky, you say?
Now I need a drink to drown out the
Kurva
pain.
anyját.
Good
Szvatya
idea,
megvert.
son.
Who am I gonna face next?
If you dare, the old lord will be the last challenger.
Megverem őt is.
All right.
Just don't
Na, legalábbis töltődött most valahogy a HP-m. Hol van ez az Old Lord? Gyere te sám.
Henry? I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
Ráfogom az őrre.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler. I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose
Egyből
you can't
rákentem az
have
őrre.
everything.
Zseniális. Na. Gyere te
Lord
sám.
Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
All right, lad. But bear in mind,
Are you trying to trick me, sir? I know very well experience shouldn't be underestimated.
Wise words. Well, I had to try it on. So, what are we waiting for?
Na. Ott volt a perfect strike. Geci, mekkora perfect strike-ok.
Oh, no you don't!
Gyere te sám. Bam.
Oh dear,
Master
oh
strike.
dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell?
Ezek Svatyát nem lehet
I'm not
megint
in my
kihívni.
prime
Csak az
anymore,
RNG
and
volt vele.
Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Nally, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. Your skill has earned you this ring.
Kaptam egy gyűrűt.
I'm honored.
Cheap ring.
Thank you, Lord Semin.
Better than a no ring. Shit dog. Mi ez a... Mit ad ez a gyűrű? Gyűrűm nincs is, tehát tök mindegy mit ad. A triphez megy. Nem tudom Smatyát megint kihívni. Ó, vagy
I'm
Smatya.
sorry.
Csak.
I'd like to look.
There's no time.
Aha, most nem enged. Várjál.
I'd better be careful not to mess up
Okay.
the nice clothes.
Most nem tudom mit kéne csinálni. Várjál csak. Vannak még itt az esküvőn. Igen. Ja igen, a kardot kell. Igen, tehát egy öcskös kell megkeresnünk, aki full sárgában felöltözve.
What do you want?
Where is it? I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
Igen. Yeah, boy. Amúgy félek, hogy bazzeg el fog kapni valamit, na mindegy. Henry the Rizzler, back again.
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
Put something on before Ma sees you.
Várjál, most én full csupa... Jaj, én full csupasz vagyok. Geniális. Nem a Crusader-es kell, hanem ez, igen. Meg... De várjál. Ó, bazd meg. Igen. Így voltam? Ja nem, még ez rajtam volt, ugye? Nem, így voltam. Meg a gyűrűt még felvesszük. Meg ezt is. Nem, most én... Pénisz van az arc. Biztos elkaptam valami szifiliszt, mi? Hát csak itt... Bro, de Henry az a legkomolyabb pali. Hol van itt az a vizes cucc, ahol meg tudok mosakodni? Hol van itt? Megiszok egy kis bort. Game is game, így van. Tehát itt... Most kezdek bevaszni. Jó, tesó. Ha veled mi van? Én ezt kerestem amúgy. Na, keressük már. Itt volt egy sárga ruhás fasz, csak...
You're here too. Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here? Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you? Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Samin spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
Szerintem ő lesz.
See that? He even invited you to his son's wedding.
That's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Sorry, Jules, but I don't know you well enough to drink with you.
You're right about that. We're not exactly old pals, so why fraternize? Then I'll drink to myself, to Jules!
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But
Not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
quiet. Here. Don't know what kind of weddings you're used to, but I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
You already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samin will just have to be a bit more patient.
Látjuk csak. És az a baj, nem tudom mit mondott. Assza.
making excuses by any chance?
And why would I do that, you genius?
Because you're afraid of them?
You bet I am. But seriously, wouldn't you be afraid if you were in my place?
I'm done with being scared.
Well, if you had any sense, you'd be afraid. But what do I know? Maybe it's better if you believe in yourself and have no idea what's going on. These aren't any ordinary things. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresomes I've ever met. What do you think? Would you fancy tackling them?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why is he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Said the pot about the kettle.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are.
Nem ő
There
lesz.
won't be many.
Azt tudom, hogy ez is sárga ruha, de ez milyen aranyszínű, vagy nem tudom.
Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travelers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely. You get lucky.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
That doesn't sound too safe.
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
Jó.
Suspicious. You think someone betrayed her? Calm down.
Hey!
Dressed in yellow? You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bushek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jellyhoff.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every guard has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bushek.
I'm not Bushek, but still.
Just...
Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind.
You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that Jellyhoff lot.
Aj, hol van még sárga ruhás?
Got his ass kicked. I saw it with my own eyes. Get in there yourself, you.
Bármilyen sárga ruhás. Te leszel az mi?
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, weren't you?
Ő lesz az.
Not at all.
Fixen ő lesz
That's
az.
a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takhov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
De.
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar.
Bro.
This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I
Csak
hide a
nem ő.
sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Igen, ő egy középkori kleptomániás.
She might have a hard time. Are you saying I'm poor?
A lányod az amúgy... Na mindegy. Tudok vele beszélni?
Henry, what is it?
I liked it.
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Az komoly. Na jó van. Akkor én meg nem tudsz táncolni, te hülye kurva akkor, jó? Ennyi. Inkább megtanulhatnál táncolni. Ahelyett, hogy baszol itt össze-vissza. Hol vannak még sárgaruhás emberek?
Christ, pardon me!
I never drink before performing a church rite.
Bazdmeg, nincs több sárgaruhás. Várjál? Nincs olyan fákja. Hú, a picsába tűnt a fákja, mert elvették tőle, amikor bejöttem. Igen, meg nem is nagyon látok más. Már csak itt is vannak bent.
One's already married, and the others will be soon too. And you? You're not that old. My wife would stand a chance.
Ezt nem értem amúgy.
It happens. I'll be with you, sir.
What about the nomads by the pond? How are you getting along with them?
We tolerate them, but they're up to all kinds of evil. At first, they pretended to be friendly, but then they stabbed poor Bohush nearly to death. Folk went to show them what's what, but they ran into the humans. You don't want to mess with that lot. See you soon, my friend.
So now, you mean you got it from something in here?
I think. Good day, sir.
Na várjál.
Take care, friend.
Wine loosens the tongue, but deceives.
Excuse me.
Aha, itt voltunk a kislánnyal, oké. Bent is lehetnek? Valami, nincsen bejárat még. Talán itt tudok szétnézni, hogy itt valahol nincs-e. Más sárga ruhást én nem látok. Hát, ha itt van fent valaki. Itt bujkál. Érdekes. Lehet én vagyok vak amúgy. Hol? Ja, itt van. Biztos, hogy én vagyok vak, csak nem tudom, hogy... Zőrinne már eltűnt. Még vele tudok beszélni. Várjál, még itt is tudok. Ha. Ez ennyi. Hol van már ez a hülye amúgy? Gondolom, hogy meg kell... Tehát, igen, tehát addig nem időre megy. Csak meg kell találni a kardot, és utána enged tovább. Ó, bazzeg, itt ez a hülye.
Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere.
Bro.
Right now.
Honnan a...
Oh, shit!
Honnan a picsából szerezzek neki?
Lord Samin has really outdone himself with this tournament.
De az, hogy nincs több ember. Hogy várjál?
Blessed evening to you.
Aha.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made
Olyan
these clothes
sötét.
me, but they're
Nem
not for
látom.
sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
Did you like it a lot? Maybe even enough to take it from the blacksmith?
Hey, hold on. I do enjoy pretty things. I really do. But what would I do with a sword? I wouldn't even know how to hold it.
And was there anyone
Tudja, hogy ő volt.
suspicious hanging
Mindenki
around?
ezt mondom, hogy
There
tudja,
was
hogy
this
ő
one
volt, de
fella.
a
I
más nem
noticed him
lehet.
right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise it was a cheap, shoddy job.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
Aha, aha.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
Kösz a segítséged, de...
So long. See you later.
See you later, alligator. Na.
Everyone is blind drunk.
And it
Where
still
have you
wasn't
been all
enough.
my
Mi
life?
a te szó... Várj már.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry
Zöldkös.
assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my ass for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
Fuck you.
Can't say I missed you. Life is easier when I don't have to worry about you all the time.
Come now, don't be shy. You did miss me, didn't you?
And what would I miss?
Az öcsköst
I can find
megtaláltuk.
plenty of people to push
Akkor
me
ő
around.
lopta a kardot.
But I'm the only one who has elevated it to an art.
Like little brats.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you?
Ez Birdman
What
utalás
are you
volt.
doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Hoppá.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the
Svatya
sword.
vitte el a kardot. Sejtettem, ki más vihette el.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family.
Érdekes.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe. But I saw him nick the sword, Henry. With my own eyes. The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago.
Ja, a nőt is hagyj vigyem már el.
He doesn't miss a chance to have a
Do
go
you
at
know
anyone.
you actually
If I'm not
rescued
wrong,
me?
it's
That's
been
what
nearly a
princes
year
do.
since we got into that brawl with that.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Where have you been
And
all
it
my
still
life?
wasn't
Na,
enough.
hol vagy Svatya? Erre csak. Jó csak izé van. Zlatkával beszélni kell? Igen. Jó, beszéljünk először a Gamekeepernek a nőjével. Ez kicsoda? Ez te vagy? Aha.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
Henry, didn't you promise you'd watch him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. It seems that didn't work out, did it?
Well, I did let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
It's all the same now. Where will I find him?
He's lying in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Menjél segíteni neki. Na. azt mondja... Várj neki, valamilyen beefes cucc kéne, nem? Azt meg pont odaadtam a... Ilyen snaps? Vagy várjál, hol van a... Beverek amúgy van piát még. No. Az a baj, hogy szerintem az volt itt, és azt így odaadtam, bazd meg a kéregetőknek. Én tudok sütni, geci, várjál. Kisütöm, akkor mi van? Ugye, let him cook. Megsütöttem, aha, az így, hát aha, semmit nem változtat, tehát aha. Let him cook, bro. A leak mit csinálok, hogy kisütöm? Csak úgy kérdezem. És akkor így ez... Ebből így mi lett? Semmi. Ha? Ja.
Stop it! I said I'm not coming to cook at your place, and that's fine.
Várj, meg kéne keresni amúgy a kardot, valahol itt lesz akkor. Az kaját nem tudom hol lehet olyan kaja. Várjál csak. Mi kell neki? Jaj. De nem ilyen piglet kell neki, hanem valamilyen beefes cucc. Mindegy, elveszek egy ilyet. Az olyan, mint hogyha... Az olyan, mint hogyha beef lenne. Awesome. Ha az bacon. Így meg nem tudom felvenni. Nem is értem, miért nem tudok inventoryba.
What are you gaping at?
Oh, okay.
Because you won't leave me in peace for a moment. You
Itt mi
are a
van?
pain in the ass. The last time?
Hát ha valamelyik asztalon van valamilyen beefes cucc. Fuck you. Egy bacont elviszek, vagy várjál? Vagy várjál, ez kell neki, nem? Ez a brót, talán. Vagy nem, valamilyen beef brótot mondod, vagy strong brótot? Mindegy. Azt mondja, hogy hol van, te hülye? Aha, ja nem, a leves kellett neki. Jó.
What soup? I want beer!
No beer for you, Gamey. Here, eat up. It'll get you back on your feet, with a bit of luck. Well, any better?
I think so. Thanks, Henry. What was it you wanted?
I want you to go to your wife. That poor soul's been looking for you all over Semin.
Aye. She'll give me an earful again.
She will. And rightly so.
Zsír. Ez megvan.
First class sword, worthy.
És akkor valahol itt kéne, aha, szerintem itt lesz bent akkor a Sword, ahol az előbb voltunk. Azért nem látok semmit, kéne egy kibaszott torcs, de nincs nálam, elvették a torcsot. Olyan, mint hogyha... Aha. Nem is itt, várjál csak. Itt ki tudok menni, aha. De nem itt lesz. Nem, akkor fent lenne? Ezzel beszéltem az előbb? Fuck you. Még itt is fel tudtam volna jönni. Csak hülye vagyok. Bazdmeg, de hol lehet? Csak... Igen, de hol van Szvatya? Tehát hol van az öcskösünk, ha? Várja már. Hát én Szvatyával először beszélni akarok. Nem tudom hol van. Egyből ráfogom, hogy ő lopta el. Itt van.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semin is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck.
Lebuktatta magát egy kis
I
szarok.
saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way.
Bro,
I took the sword. Happy now?
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan will be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
Oh, boss
You
man.
can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Farewell, my friend.
Fasza. Mindjárt meg is verlek, te szar. Na jó. Ígyunk még valamit. Nem innen akarok inni, nem az inventorimban akarok inni, hanem itt volt valahol wine, nem? Az ő borokat igyuk meg. Szerintem ebből tudtam inni? Nem. Valamelyikből tudtam inni.
Christ, pardon me.
Itt az őrösből, ugye? Ebből. Pörgessük a piát, hagyj menjen a drinking skill. Jó. Ha már itt tartunk, tudok talentelni egyet a drinkingre, zseniális. Hogy már, hogyha bort vagy sört iszok, az visszatölt 5 HP-t, És a food poisoninget is tehát kigyógyít az ételmérgezésből. Ez a Perk of the Year. Let's fucking go. Azt mondom, itt is volt egy ilyen strong genyó. Na, és most hogy a péniszbe nem tud úszni Henry, nem? Ott a magyaroknál is vagánykodott. Várjál csak. Geci. De itt van a... Hát, hogy megy a kard.
Just like Svatya said.
Hát ezt jó messzire eldobta, amúgy a Pali még dobni se tud.
I found your sword. Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
Feldobom. Feldobom Svatyát.
The bailiff's son took it.
Fuck that bitch.
Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
Így van.
No one should be above
I'm
the law.
vengeance.
Aye.
I'm
But
justice.
still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to
Így
me
van.
just in time.
Hányszor elkaptak
The
már
ceremony
engem
is
is?
about to start.
Ha?
So Lord von Burgov has arrived.
Hányszor
Not
voltam
yet.
abban a
The father is in
gecibe?
a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a
Kurva
little
anyukat.
scared. I'm not
Bűnhődjenek a
surprised.
bűnösök.
I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
A Pali az azért véres, mert megbasztuk a Sword Tournamenten.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Mm-hmm.
Right back where we started.
Tehát akkor az öcskös nem jött el. Passza.
Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Így van, ezt fogjuk csinálni, menjünk is a picsába. Azt mondom, én azért... Várjál már, a kartot nem tudjuk valahogy megszerezni? Amúgy. Várj, de most hol van a... Fuck you. Fuck you too. Hol vannak ezek?
I want to find out who franked.
I'm sorry. It happened.
Ugye, az a baj, már kezdek nem látni semmit, tehát már megy lefele a nap. És nem látok semmit, bazdmeg. Hol vannak ezek?
Last one today.
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's...
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Why did he leave me here alone?
What?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well.
Ennyi volt a házasság.
Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he
Egy
often
másik
rides off
nő.
in a
Mi
hurry.
más lehet amúgy? Hogy így.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads
Bro,
today.
Harry
They all envy
strikes
you.
again.
And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh,
Wait!
fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Az öcskös. Jó, tényleg nagy takhánz.
Someone's been coveting your neighbor's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Kurva jó. Gyertek, kutyák. Na, figyelj. Ez ugyanaz, mint a Tavernnél, tehát csak ott ő kezdte el. Anyádat. Téged amúgy is meg akarlak verni.
I'll crush you!
Vojteket meg akarom verni. Bám! Megvan egy. Megvan még egy. Mindenkit megbaszunk. Nem látok semmit kb.
I'll crush you! You whore! Yeah!
Már én meg kis azért feljebb veszem, ha az itt kajak nem látok. De nem a gammát kéne? Jó, mindegy.
Now you're finished.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
Istenem. De legalább megtaláltuk Hanst. Vagy Hanst. Oh.
Cursed luck.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
Ezt nem tudom kicsoda, amúgy lehet az
Brings
egyből.
you to my humble rectory, gentlemen.
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Ki ez Godwin? Ő az egybe is... Na, báznak, na igen, ez baj ilyenkor, hogy nem játszottam az első része.
Your concern
Nem
is
tudom ki ez a
really
Godwin.
touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off? Or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you here then?
Amúgy komolyan, hogy a jobb oldalnak az armorja.
Secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, far from home, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all, I was completely alone.
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble, without his permission, admittedly.
Magyarul
But that's a
pócsolt.
capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We
Az
showed
volt a
him our
köcsög
letter.
gyerek.
But he's in a
Aha.
fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You! Come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
Hoppá.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Szevasz.
You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move in!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capont of Bergstein.
És akkor most gondolom az lesz, hogy Hans, vagy
If you want to get out of here, you'll have
ki
to
kell
make
menekíteni.
amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Megint pakolgatni kell.
What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman, he was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be
És
anyway.
remélem, hogy híremet
If you want
amúgy
to do
nem
something
szedték
for
el,
him,
mert akkor agyégörcsöt
pray.
kapok.
And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding.
What?
Got it?
Magyarul le fognak nyúlni.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Assza. Na, de most amúgy bekerültünk ide a kastélyba, csak mondom. Tehát, aha. Az jó jel. Nincs minden cuccunkat, aha, elvették. Nagyon jó. Na.
Excuse me.
Erre csak hogy tudok oda? Valahogy be kéne menni, és úgy tudnánk felmenni. Aha. Sehogy. Most sehogy nem tudok, mert ez zárva van.
What was Lord Semmi
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you. Hey,
Jaj,
you're not
bocs.
allowed here.
Bocs, tesám. Hogy a péniszbe jussak fel oda? Tudok inni? Ígyunk már egyet.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally.
Chapelbe.
It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say
Jó,
it,
vagy be
but
kell
there's nothing
jutunk.
left but to
Szerintem
pray
csak
for a miracle.
Capont úgy tudjuk megmenteni, sehogy máshogy.
I'll be going then.
Nem tudom, hogy ki lehet nyírni.
Don't forget about that
ő is ilyen fő karakter. Csak nem lehet... csak meg kell menteni mindenképpen. Nem, lehet valami olyan opció, hogy nyírjuk ki a gecibe, de nem akarom amúgy. Nagy tag csak egy idióta. Jó, viszok még egyet. Így még egyet. Hogyha ingyen van, ukkanjon meg, hogy félig bemegy a drunkness. Erre csak erre tudok menni? Ujjaj. Itt egy kard, gec. Le tudnám ezeket ölni? Ott volt egy kard, baszod. Se sok mindent látok. Jó, minél akkor dolgozni kell, vinni kell megint ezeket a szarokat. Ha.
I'm sorry.
És az hol van? Ja, aha, az itt van fent. Ugye? Remélem, hogy nem a lenti rész az. És ezt nem tudom eldönteni, ez a fenti rész, vagy a lenti rész, de... Remélem, hogy itt lesz fent.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Wait.
She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about her, of course. The bride's always the prettiest.
Ez Wojtek. Na jó, várja, visszajövünk, hát tudok megint vele beszélni, zseniális volt. Elloptam előle a nőt. Utána a képen az öcskös lopta el előle a nőt. És utána meg is vertem a palit. Tehát, ez meg is érdemli egy köcsög. És akkor ide kell berakni, gondolom, aha. Igen, jó. Nézzük, gyere csak ide, Wojtek. Csak felismersz. Ilyen beggar ruhába. Na mi van, te kis szardarab?
Nice. Good.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all?
Nah.
I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Mégis be van törve az orrod, tesó.
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
Figyeld.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at Lord Semin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Gyere tesó, bármikor. Na veled, hallod, Magda, veled nem tudok beszélni? Bedhouse owner amúgy Magda. Tehát ő egy bedhouse owner. Érdekes. Tehát akkor pénzért...
What a day.
Na, nem engedi. Fuck you, Magda.
What are friends for if not to help each other?
Great. It's a deal. Go ahead and tell Franz and Vasek too.
Farewell, my friend.
Take care now.
Ne csak. Ha tudok talentálni amúgy az agility-re. Piercing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5%. Nem tudom amúgy, itt meg a slashing damage-et. Úgy, nem tudom, hogy többet... Hogy van? Mert amúgy a piercing... Piercing az szerintem akkor piercing damage, mikor Master Strike-ba counterölöm az attackját, és akkor ilyen izébe beszúrok neki. Viszont slash-sel ugye meg csak simán csapkodok. Tehát szerintem ez a fitness kéne amúgy. Menjen ez? Go. Jó.
Greetings. Good day. Good day.
Azt mondom, fel kellett volna szedni Magdát is. De mindegy, hogyha nekem nem sikerül, akkor legalább neki is sikerüljön. Biztos fogom még ezzel hülyével találkozni a játék során, mert már 4-szer basztunk ki vele a palival, zseniális. Így is betöltem az órát, most mit vagánykodik, érted? Sword-el még komolyabb pali vagyok. Dolgozzál, te szar! Menj dolgozni, go!
Hey, once more then.
Mi ott nem néztünk fent, ott feljebb, hogy mi van. Hát csak én ezt lerakom. Nézzük már itt szét amúgy.
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Ja, aha, ez private area. Itt mi van? Ez még... Jó, hát itt kb. Semmi nincsen.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Annyiban jó, hogy ilyenkor, amikor cipelünk valamit, akkor ugye a vitalitink is fejlődik, mert ugye nehéz cucc van nálunk. Tudom, lehetne úgy skillt farmolni, hogy így beállítom a billentyűzetet, hogy körbe-körbe menjen, vagy valami. És akkor ugye kihúzom maxra, de nem akarom cheezelni a játékot. Most ugye már párszor már visszatöltöttem, tehát rá lehet fogni, hogy save scammeltem, de mivel elég nehéz menteni is, tehát ahhoz is mentés kell, hogy ahhoz is egy poti kell, hogy mentsél, ezért mindegy, párszor amúgy vissza kell töltenem, próbálom redukálni ezt, de ilyen más cheezelésre amúgy nem fogok élni, hogy meg gondolom, tudnám azt csinálni, hogy mondjuk off-streambe, csak mondjuk 2 órán keresztül volt ott, mindjárt mondom, volt itt a bebaszós pali, a részek fasz, és ugye a gyereke az itt ugye, itt van egy archery range, és gondolom itt, hogyha mondjuk 2 órán keresztül csak lövöldözném a range-be egy bóval, akkor fejlődne, gondolom az a skillem. De mondjuk ezt ugyanúgy... De csak... Mi van itt? Mit hallottam?
I finished
Gondolom
hauling the
lehetne
sacks.
úgy is csinálni, hogy csomó cuccot magamra veszek, hogy túlsúlya legyek, és akkor beállítanám, csak körbe-körbe menjen a pali. Ugyanezt gondolom lóval is meg tudnám csinálni.
I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, so fire it up and make some horseshoes for Capont. He's our groom, always bothering me that he don't have shoes for the horses, and there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right.
Yeah.
How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one. So go and make 1 horseshoe for the groom, all right?
But a horse has 4.
Aye, but Cabont's missing just 1, and I ain't going to waste more on him.
1.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right, but I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go.
Hoppá.
And when it's done, bring it to me to check, so
Hátsó
you don't
részre.
make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
Zsír. Na, srácok. Ide bejöhetek. Nekem azt mondták. Ugye? Jók vagyunk? Jók vagyunk? Nagyon jók vagyunk. És így el tudnék menni Thomashoz? Aj, ez mi? Ez a kitchen lesz? This is Lenny kitchen. Aha. Milyen leftover van itt? Véges vagyok, tesám.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm
És
quite hungry
lehet így fog
myself.
tovább
Go
engedni a
and look
zöld.
then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow. I'll be going then.
Go, and if you meet the cook, send her here.
Jó, erre tudok menni?
Where are you going?
Jó, no.
Faint from hunger here. You've no business
Jó, oké, nem megyek, akkor nem forszolom. Na. Akkor merre lehet itt menni? Hier.
Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas may recover.
Erre beengedtek? Itt? Van valami? Ez egy hard lockpick, itt biztos van baszó loot. Várjál is. Erre tudok itt járkálgatni, meg ilyenek? Ide beengedtek?
The first bell.
Hát... Ez egy...
Another 11 to go.
Az nagyon...
You're not allowed in here, vagabond. If you want a bite to eat, go to the kitchen in there.
Oké, jó megy. Ha, ez már trespassing, na várjál. Mentek egyet. Azért nem tudok menteni, mert nincs potim, mert elvették, geci, az összes cuccomat. Akarod, hogy... Ja. Jó, akkor fuck it, boys. Ez észre fog venni. Csak várjál, csak hogy nagyon jó helyen vagyunk. Végig. Ugec, aha. Stealth-em, az pukkan egyből. Meg tudok fejleszteni? Aha, semmit. De mi nem... Hallok valakit itt mászkál valami armorba. Ezek mind nagy cuccok, baszod. Ki kéne lopkodni az összeset? Megnézik vajon, hogy mi van nálam? Várjál csak. Ezt elviszem. Mi a... Noble Woman. Igen, ez is kell, jó? Hát ki tudok sunyulni Henryvel. Várjál csak. Igen. Hát bazdmeg, itt hol lehet feljebb menni? Az a baj, csak ott fog tudni átmenni, ahol az asszony ahol az asszony sepreget. Ezt bezárom, nehogy rám... Aha. Szerintem meg leszünk. De csak lefele kéne menni. Remélem. Hoppá. Tudok fejleszteni a stealth-en. Akarod már. Mi kéne? Valami olyan kéne. Amúgy vagy az Ordinary Man-t kéne kiszedni, mert az a lényeg, hogy az emberek hamarabb el fogják felejteni a crime-okat, amiket elkövettem, és leredukálja az esélyét annak, hogy az őrök ki akarnak forgatni, tehát mármint úgy, hogy át akarnak kutatni. Vagy a Rodent lenne még jó, ami 25%-a kevesebb, ha 25%-a halkabb vagyok, akkor belterületen sneakelek, és az ajtónyitások is fele annyira halkabb lesz, tehát hogyha kinyitok egy ajtót. De amúgy bazdmeg nekem ez kéne jobban, ez az Ordinary Man. Amúgy jó, amúgy bazdmeg a stealth-be is jók vannak. Alapból cickány Harry vagyok, szóval így elfejlesztenem ezt is, majd szerintem fogok goldot is rá-költeni. De most szerintem nem erre kéne menni sajnos. Itt visszafele megyek, gondolom itt valahol alul is be tudtunk volna jutni. Nézd csak. Felfele kell menni, de szerintem az a takarító asszony is felfele ment. Itt egy őr. A geci őrt, ezt hogy játszom ki? Mert biztos, hogy arra kell tovább menni. Nagyon nem jó. Vagy valahogy oda tudok dobni szerintem egy kavicsot.
What's that sound? I heard it coming from here. I heard it. Fuck it.
De most hol vagyok már? Felfele kéne menni. Várj meg, itt jártunk? Jó, mindegy. Addigra az őr visszaáll a lépcsőhöz, az fix. Addig én itt szétnézek. Ez már a második.
The second toll for Hans.
Ja, amúgy pörög az időnk, csak mondom. Ezek szarcuccok, de... Ne csak. Az, hogy bejött ide most ez a nő. Most nem tudom, hogy feldob vagy nem. De itt is voltunk már, nem? Ja. Az még nagyon nem jó. Az őr miért nem akar elmenni onnan? Itt lehet el tudnék sneakelni mellette. De nem. Kurva élet.
To be here. Surrender at once.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Beelbasztam.
Easy now. I surrender. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your own.
Hát csak 12-es a speakem. Ha.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime.
Please, Adve.
Can't we just let this one slide?
Please, Adve, please.
All right then.
Ez az.
I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once. Out. Let's go. I've
Jó.
had enough.
Megyek. Bazzeg, kimentem. Ouch. Mindezt már elbasztuk, így is úgy is elbasztuk, most csak felmegy, csak megnézem, hogy mi hogy van. De így sincsen semmi. Várjál? Ide hozta fel. Hülyeségnek tartom. És kajak ide hozta fel, bazdmeg ez a teteje. Úra élet.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes, it's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
Jó, hát tudok segíteni.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm a physician, bro.
I actually know a bit about medicine.
Really? You don't really look the part.
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Cheer. Ó, amúgy itt egy very hard lockpick, geci. Nagy lenne. Valami buffot kaptam, hogy ez mi? Van valami buffom. Mindegy, nem tudunk valamit ellopni. Akkor mi kéne itt? Aha, ki kell derítenünk, hogy milyen medicine-t adtak neki. Jó, most úgy látom nem követnek. Mentett vajon most a játék? Mentett. Jó, akkor viszont innen fogjuk folytatni, szerintem pénteken. Akkor ezt fogom összerakni egy vodba. Ott is még 2 órát letadok, és akkor lesz egy ilyen nagyobb vod. Zsír. Máshogy nem tudok lejutni. Ez a probléma.
The third toll. I better get moving.
What? I heard it here.
Gyere feljebb, please.
Fuck.
Jó, most meg vagyunk. Geci, most meg vagyunk, most nagyon nagyot megyünk. Mentek is egyet, egy potit felhasználok, nem érdekel. Ja, de nincs potim, basszus. Geci, elfelejtettem, jó. Csak simán itt kijövünk a picsába. Jó, és akkor... Itt már jártunk amúgy. Itt kell megnézni ugye a medicine-t, igen. Remélem ezek így... Csak az melyik? Az itt a hátsó rész, aha. Srácok, ez nagy volt. Azt hittem, hogy nem lesz meg. Hát?
Hey, you! Halt! Gotcha, fella! Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything.
Azért nincs 50 goldom.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking?
Look, we're both...
Where are you...
It's like this.
No.
They're wheeling... Well, this... Hein, then all of a sudden, that girl made... Oh.
Alright
Ez
then,
az.
I'll turn a blind
Ez az.
eye. Just this once.
Yeah, boy, az RNG velünk van. Veled kéne beszélnem?
Lord be with you. What do you need?
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins. Till we meet again.
Zsír. Lopás? Nem. Jó. De mit kell? Csak... Nem, az meg. Nem itt kellett volna bemenni, ugye? Aha. Szerintem nem ez lesz a megoldás. Hanem tényleg bent, de most már túljutottunk basszus a nehezén. Még valahogy majd visszafele kell ezt sneakelni.
Don't gobble everything up, fella.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for... Don't even look at the stairs. Never mind sitting... If it's scrub you're after, you've no business... If it's...
Still hungry, are you?
I wouldn't be here if I was...
Aha.
Oh.
Várjál,
I'll be going then.
Go.
Igen, valami kaját kéne szerezni neki. El is felejtettem, de várjál, nem tudok felmenni amúgy? Honnan a péniszből szerezzek neki kaját? Lehet itt van kaja? Aha. Na, vannak ilyen kajás cuccok. Azért itt egy snaps. Ezzel lehet tudom menteni a játékot. Eci. Jó, mentettem. Zseniális. Game of the year. És akkor kéne az öregnek valami kaja. Gondolom, akkor húz el onnan a picsába. Lehet csak. Vigyem el? Jó. Viszek neki egy répát, meg egy cabbage-et.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't. Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
És most fel tudok sneakelni, geci. Zseniális. De várj, jó irányba jövök? Jó irányba jövök. Feljebb kéne menni. Az ott egy őrmi. Észre se vett, zseniális. Ja. Nem tudom, hogy... Ja.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
Fasza.
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't say you'll pay.
Hát aki tudom beszélni magamat.
Look, it's like
no.
They're weak. Well, this at high noon. Then all of a sudden.
You're all right there. That's that. And now off you go.
Megyek.
Watching you.
I'm off now, aren't I? Someone else will pick up the case.
The fourth bell.
What? Awesome. Nem jó. Nem jó, bazd meg. Áj. Várj, mert innen is.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't.
De várj, bazd meg. Nem vettem ki a kibaszott répát.
I'll be going.
Go.
Ja. Hol volt ez?
Faint from hunger here.
Jó van, tessék, tesám, egy kis répát.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Valahogy fent. Ha? Ez most megy be. Ez nagyon jól jön, zárd be az ajtót. Aha. És itt a fenti pali. Szerintem most jók vagyunk, most meg lehet. Ez már negyedik.
The fourth bell.
És még feljebb kéne menni, gondolom. Ja. De várja. Ha? És itt lesz egy átjáró, nagyon remélem.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Hoppá.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
Persze. Aha.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spent the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
De várja. Nem menj már el. Itt kell, várja, itt kéne valamit, csak nem tudom, hogy... Pedig itt kell amúgy... Ne bassz meg, várja, hova tűnt a nő? Hát jött ide? Jój. Már lehet nem kéne járkálni. Vagy akkor lefele ment? Csak nem tudom hol tűnt, na mindegy. Pörögnünk kell, csak lehet így elbasztam. Itt kéne kideríteni. Ezt bezárom minden esetre, nehogy itt valamelyik fasz rám találjon. Ja, és akkor el kéne olvasni, gondolom, ezt a könyvet. Mi kell nekem, várjál? És az hol a péniszben van? A tonik kell. De várj, az... Ó, bassza meg. De öt tudnék csinálni amúgy. Azt akarja elmondani a játék. Nem. Fever tonic, aha. Olyan, hogy bejöttek volna mögöttem. Nem. Az a lényeg, hogy meg kell csinálnom, gondolom. Itt járkál az őr, basszod. Az a baj, nem lehet lokkolni az ajtókat, amúgy nagy lenne, szerintem pont most fordult meg az őr. Nincs lockpickem, aha. Geci, nyitogatják rendesen az ajtót. Basszus, ez a fever tonic, vagy mi a rák? Ez már az 5.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Várjál. Srácok, én ezt nem fogom tudni megcsinálni. Tehát kell wine. Oké. Menjünk át az asztalhoz. Wine. Jó. Fever Fuel, de hol van ilyen Fever Fuel? Nincs semmi. Aj, nem ezt akartam, hanem a receptek. Ilyen Fever Fuel kéne, azt mondja. Abba kell egyet, nem, 2 beleraknom. 2 izéig várnom kell, 2 turnig várnom kell. Aha. Shit. Ja, hogy... elvesztem az összes cuccot, hogyha kilépek az alkemisből, jó. Fasza. Itt nem lesz sehol, innen látom. Valahol még járkálnom kéne, mi? Basszus. Szerintem feljebb kéne menni valahol. Valahol csak lesznek ilyen cuccok. Ki vagy itt?
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here! Hand over the compensation, or I'll get the guards
We'll work this
involved.
out. No need to call anyone.
What do you think you're doing here? Came to steal something, did you?
Wait, we can come to some agreement, can't we? That was just a joke. Isn't it funny?
Fasza.
I'm really not...
I've had enough. I'm calling the guard on you, and he'll sort you out. Do you want to hit...
Azt ezt elbasztam megint. Nem tudom, hol lehet ilyen herbálos cuccok. Tényleg. Nagyon mentett magától a játék? Azért nem mentett, az baj. Csajjal kéne beszélni, szerintem azt basztam el. Mert itt már fent semmi nincsen. Semmit nem tudok velük csinálni. Itt meg nem lesznek olyan herbálok, amik kellenek nekem, szóval ez így fucked up. És ez már a 6.
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
Ja. Hol lehet ilyen herbálos cucc? Ne csinálnom kéne még. Még azt tudjuk megnézni, hogy kimegyünk. Hogy itt fent nincs bármilyen dolog. Itt van egy kard. Az okés. Várjál, ilyen herbálos cuccok. Most lehet eszembe jutott valami. De a kinti részen voltak. És talán ott.
The fourth bell.
Hát, ha itt kimegyünk, akkor itt balra.
What are you sneaking around here for, you scoundrel?
Get your ass up, boy.
Don't worry, man.
But Dorcas says dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
Aha, csak hogy ez így. Még azt tudom bejátszani, hát tudok beszélni a csajjal megint. És akkor máshogy alakul az egész, és segít nekünk. Hanem úgy mi kell? Ginger kell, meg a Feverfew.
Oi, Wojtek.
I ain't.
I'm Henry.
I wouldn't want. Ez a beszélgetés már megvolt, nem?
Are you all?
No, just like. Oi.
Jó.
You.
If you want to fight.
God be with you.
Erre be tudok amúgy menni. Medium loppik. Hát.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work. Give it a scrub you're after. You'll have to wait.
Still.
I wouldn't. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Most sok pont lejönni. Most ment fel a pont. Most megy felfele, jó.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise he'll die and my friend will be executed.
Thomas? I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is beyond help. That poor sister of his.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Hoppá.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you.
Nagy szöveg.
For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No. I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
What's that sound? I heard it here.
Ne gyere be.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once!
Easy now. I surrender.
Asszomat.
Now I'll show you. Can't. You'll pay.
Oké, igen.
Look.
What are you?
Look.
Where are you?
It's like
no.
They're weird. Well, at high, and all of us. That girl made a. Oh,
you're all right. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you. What? Surrender at once. Fine. You. Oh, Christ!
Ouch. Ouch.
That hit home. Punishment.
Ez a baj, nem tudom leütni. Ezt megint elbasztam. Basszom. Valahogy meg kéne oldani. Igen, itt felveszem a répát. Nem tudom, hogy lehetne ezt így megoldani, de vagy rá kéne venni a csajt, hogy segítsen. Mert nem tudom, hol vannak az ilyen.
Still hungry, are you?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Thanks.
Az lenne, hogy fent tudnék menteni egyet. Várjál csak, oda nézzünk már be.
Fourth bell.
Nem tudom, hol lehetne még szétnézni amúgy. Mondjuk itt, ha bejövök. Várjál, hogy itt is ilyen... Az vagy mindegyiket iklokkolni kell, vagy lockpickelni. Itt sincsen semmi olyan... lenni, várj csak. Az a baj, ez is lockpickes. Itt lenne jó, hogyha tudnék egyet menteni, de nincs potim.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine, for Captain Thomas. I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I really don't know, but I'm in quite a fix. And you look like someone who could help me.
A Apart from the fact that I'm not much of a good Samaritan.
Well, we're in the surgeon.
I suppose.
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would you tell him? That I wouldn't be...
But he'd sure as hell care about...
All right, all right. I get it.
Tell me what I need to know, and no one has to hear about it.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
Yo.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Azt mondta, ők rossz. Várjál. Nem, ez lenne az? Nem hiszem. Basszus. Vagy kéne egy lockpick. Az a vagy... mind a kettő hard. Minden esetre bezárom. Nem tudom.
What's going on here? What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here! Hand over the compensation, or I'll get the guards involved.
Az a baj.
Come on then, what are you waiting for?
Maradjál már csöndbe egy kicsit, hagyj! Nézzek szét. Nem tudok így haladni.
Stop gaping at me like I'm speaking in tongues and do something! Aren't you going to pay me for the damages? Give up now, or I really will go and get them.
Leave it to me.
Ha?
Are you deaf? Yield!
Ja, passza. Mindegy, visszatöltöm. Pillanatos jövő. És nem akarom még jelenteni, gondolkodjunk egy kicsit. Ez meg... Jó. Onnan kéne amúgy egy lockpick. Szerintem valamelyik láda lesz ott, de nincs lockpickünk. Ez a probléma. Jó. Itt kéne amúgy még körbenézni. Hogy hát, ha itt lenne valahol egy lockpick. Az nagyon nagyot menne. Találnánk valahol egy lockpicket.
What was it I wanted?
Tudom knock-outolni.
What? Oh!
fourth bell.
Hát nála lenne, hogy egy lockpick, amúgy az nagyon nagyot menne.
And you'll get another right away. Go fuck yourself.
Ott van, meg vagy. Bám! De az a baj, hogy most már megint rajtam van valamelyik fasz.
Still resisting. And you'll get another right away.
Fassa. Hát bázzék, nem tudom. Hát így szenvedünk ezzel.
Any idea? You swine!
You're done here, you crook! You don't fight with guards, you...
Show what you're made of. And you'll get another right away.
Most csak szét akarok... Ne? Az egy hard lockpick, jó? Szét akarok kicsit így nézni, úgyis majd visszalódolunk, de... Kéne valami...
The executioner is sharpening his axe for you.
Ó, bazzánk.
Wanker!
Escape punishment. Show your stuff.
You never saw.
Jó, ezt visszatöltjük.
And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces. You've no business here.
Veled meg mi van, tesám?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberalis, and I'm getting ready for the Quadrivium.
Oh. Well, my nephew had some difficulties with arithmetic in the Quadrivium.
Oh, I understand.
Az meg
It's a
sikerült,
difficult
Getsz.
subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself. Nevertheless, although I don't have a degree in medicine, I have learned a few things.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously?
Hű, amúgy geci.
And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand.
Oh.
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes
Ez
are
nem tudom mennyit segít.
Do you have ringing in your ears?
Megcsináljuk,
No.
de...
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the
Hát amúgy
youngest,
nála
but
lesz
it's
a
nothing
kulcs.
too bad.
All right. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense.
Azért menjek rá az utolsó úr, vagy ne?
I believe your stomach juices are out of balance, sir.
That's what the professor from Colin said. But what to do about it?
Well, unfortunately, I can't change the causes of your condition, but I can help you with its symptoms. I think some herbal potion for the stomach would bring you relief.
Nem, ez lehet jó.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy, but I could brew it. Only I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, I could use some medical literature.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is also often at a loss. I expect you'll find everything you need in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Így lehet jó lesz, mert
I'm the one who has trouble.
nem nála van a
Don't
kulcs,
worry.
hanem a
Tell them I sent
surgeonnél.
you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right. Besides caring for your mortal coil, the well-being of your soul shouldn't be neglected, sir.
What do you mean by that?
I think I could pray for your health. A word to aim, the greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material and spiritual world. And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you is medicine, not talking to...
Jó.
Yes. I'll go and get something for you.
Good.
Mekkorát megyünk?
You see, it didn't even hurt.
Jó, megyek kifele. Voltok itt? Aha. Várj, és akkor... Elvileg most fel tudok menni, úgyhogy ne basztassanak, ugye?
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait.
Still hung?
I wouldn't.
Jaj, nincs nálam, aha.
Oh. I can see if I've got anything to...
Hey!
If you don't want... Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right, then.
Don't worry.
Jó, akkor szarok rád, nem adok neked kaját, fuck you. Most hagyj járkáljak már itt körbe, jó?
Fourth bell.
És még csak most jön az Mi van, te szar? Eddig itt kergettél, mi? Oké. Ez egy lockpickes cucc. Így azért könnyebb lesz járkálni, csak nem, még most tudom, hogy melyik ládában van. Ne csak... Nincsen. Biztos, hogy a fenti ládában kell, hogy legyen amúgy. Csak szét kéne nézni. Na várj, ez a zöldkösnek a szobája, ugye? Micsoda, ezt már az előbb is néztem amúgy, nézzük már meg. Ennyi? Assza. Azt mondom, hogy itt nincsen semmi. Ez is egy hard lockpickes. Jó, most így amúgy jobbak vagyunk, mert legalább fel tudunk jönni, még mentett egyet a játék. Megint itt lesz a csaj. Aha, te mit csináltál te sem?
What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
I need help.
Who?
I don't know or care.
Thomas?
Well... Because I could make... but you sure...
All right.
Tell me what...
All right. There's also...
And what...
Then tough luck. That...
All right.
And...
Zsír. Az a baj, szerintem amúgy ebben a ládában lesz, mert ez az egyetlen very easy lockpick. De mindig kéne nekem egy lockpick, hogy kinyissa. Meg logikus nem, hogy ebben a ládában vannak herbálok. De... Basz meg. És így vajon fel tudok ide jönni? Vele tudok beszélni? Adjál már valami szart.
What are you doing here?
Semmit nem csinál. Nyugi. Nem, ide mindenképpen kell egy lockpick. Nem tudom, hogy baznak hol lehetne egy lockpicket találni. Ezt értem, igen, ezt már jártunk mindenhol. Nem, ez 1000%, hogy itt lesz. Csak valahogy fel kéne törni. Jó. Az volt, hogy most megy nagyon az idő. Nem akarok... Majd túl egyszerű lenne, hogy itt lenne valahol egy lockpick. Ja, már elég nagy területet be tudunk amúgy járkálni, úgyhogy ne basztassanak.
All right.
De hova mész, öcsém? Hova mész? Nincs egy...
Bells.
Lockpicket nem tudok
Bring it from
forcsolni.
hands the 5th time.
Ó, bassz meg, hogy miért nincsen itt egy lockpick? Tehát...
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Mert Nem tudom, hol tudnék szerezni. Ez a itt is csak egy sword van. Az lenne a nagy, hogyha itt valahol találnék egyet. Itt sincsen sehol.
About that well?
Not yet.
Then what are you...
Fuck you. Basszus, csak egy darab lockpick kéne. Egy darab lockpick valahol. És nincsen. Tehát nincsen sehol.
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, the one that serves here.
Well, this property belongs to someone else.
Jó van, fuck you.
This is about money.
What?
Hát bassz meg.
God bless. I'll have a look.
Hallod, nálad sincsen lockpick, mi? Hungarian Saddle, az nagyot mehet majd.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Hát basszus. Na, ez nyitva van. Bocs. Eszik egyet, de... Hát srácok, ezt nem hiszem el, hogy hallod, nincs sehol egy lockpick.
You shouldn't be bothered.
Why are you fooling around with that door?
Ha, ide se tudok bejönni, zseniális.
That's it. Useless. Go now. Fuck!
The sixth bell. Half the
Ez
time is
nagyon
up.
jó. Nagyon jó, vezeng. A fél időnél járunk is. Nem tudom hol van egy lockpick. Ne csak a...
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
Az mi volt ott? Nem igaz, hogy nincs senkinél egy lockpick amúgy. Adj már egy lockpicket. Valahogy. Amúgy erre jó, gyorsan csinálnak egy ilyen cumót. Hát ha... Akarsz a blacksmith-től, ha?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Várjál már.
I know how to do it.
Itt volt végig
but
az öreg
first I have
asszony.
to get tools for it.
Adj egy
All right, I'll wait
lockpicket.
here. Another while won't kill me.
Adott lockpicket? Nem.
Still no sign of the...
None.
How can the black...
How do you think? And then he promised...
Na várjál. Aha.
Oh well.
He ought.
Meg kell csinálni a blacksmithnek a cumót. Mi kell nekünk? Egy farmer horseshoes, ugye? Jó, az hamar megvan. Leadjuk a blacksmithnél küldi. Visszajönk az öregasszonyhoz, és akkor hát ad egy lockpicket. És úgy talán meg lesz. Bazdmeg. Gyerünk. Visszarakom, kicsit felmelegítem. Ráküldünk még a másik oldalra, szerintem, hogy jó lesz. Csak az baj, már futok ki fel az időbe. Faszom. Gondoltam volna, hogy a küldetések egymásra épülnek, de azt hittem, hogy valahogy könnyebb módon is meg tudom csinálni. Na. Most jónak tűnik, nem?
Just a bit more, and I'll be done. That looks good.
Yes, sir.
Now just to temper it.
Yes, sir. Az a 7.
The 7th bell.
Necces lesz. Rohanni, és még a potion-t is meg kéne csinálni, az a baj. Vagy ami lehet, meg se kellett volna ezt csinálni, csak vissza kellett volna menni a blacksmithhez, és mondani, hogy az öregasszonynak kéne, lockpickes cucc. Aha, elég lett volna ennyi. GG. Ennyire hülye vagyok.
Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
You're right. She's an awful harpy. But I promised to help her.
So help her if you want. Just don't drag me into it.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, please. Why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around
Please, csak adj egyet.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Jó.
Sure.
Cserébe.
About that? Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Capont.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm
Jó,
telling
akkor
you
nem
to
kell
go to
neki.
Capont with it.
Okay.
He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables. Big grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Oké. Nem tudom, hol van Kaba, de fuck Kaba. Mennünk kell. Hol mondta a lockpicket? Bazd meg. Csak itt mondtam, hogy valahol... Aha. Én a goldot is elviszem. Jó, és amúgy most menne nagyon nagyot egy mentés, csak mondom. Nem, fuck you. Fel tudok menni, és akkor... Jó, nem adok kaját neked se, meg se érdemled. Az a baj, már fel 8. harangszó lesz, és még a potit se csináltam meg. Még valahogy vissza kéne sneakelni. Kell ez, igen. Most olvassuk el. Jó. Igen. Bazd meg, csak hogy elbaszom, akkor... Elvileg very easy. Aha. Új, itt van minden. Itt van minden, jó. Mindent elviszek, nem érdekel. Mondjuk már fel tudok jönni ide, de mindig bezárom azért az ajtót, és... Kezdjük el gyorsan. Örgetni kell nagyon. Hogy mondta? Nem is ez kell, hanem a... Melyik az a tonikos? Fever tonic, aha. A lényeg, hogy bor kell. Bele kell raknom 3... Ezt a Fever Few-t. Aha. Vagy ki is tudom olvasni, basszus. Jó, menjünk. Kezdjük el. Hol van? Wine. Igen. Kell bele. Na várjál. Ilyenkor hova rakja a... inventory? És akkor mely? Kell a Fever Few. 3 darab. Meg Ginger. Szerintem ez a 2 kell, ugye? Jó. Most már nem bízok magamba. 3-at írt ez a szar. Azt mondja, hogy... Igen.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Hát? Várj most. Mit csináltam? De még itt van, nem? Akkor kell még egy. Az a baj, szerintem most elvette. Tehát, hogy kell még több, ugye? És hát remélem. Hogy mondta? A gingert a végére kell rakni. Lehet már most túlment. Sőt, már szerintem biztos, hogy túlment. És akkor kell bele ez a zöld cumó. Ugye? Az ez. Várj, azért nagyon hülye vagyok itt az alkemihez. Mennyi kell ebből? Egy darab. Utána le kell önteni, ugye? Várj, ezt hogy csinálom? Az meg. Amúgy ezt a szart össze kellett volna törni, mi? Beélet. Elbasztuk. Igen, ezt a szart. Mindegy. És ezt kell beleönteni. Csak jó lesz. Csak most hogy tudom... Hogy tudom desztillálni amúgy? Valahogy nem ki kéne önteni? Az a baj, már most elbasztam nagyon. Nem emlékszem, hogy tudunk desztillálni. És ez már 10.
9th bell.
De nem, csak 9. Aha. Ja, akkor már, vagy nem is desztillálás basszus, még a gingert kell belerakni, annyira hülye vagyok. Jó, pukkasszuk bele. Hát, csak jó lesz, nem? És akkor, és hogy kéne ezt megcsinálnom? Mármint, hogy tudom kijönteni. Ezt újra kell kezdenem most, srácok, mert ez így nem adja. Szerintem már nem is lesz annyi cuccom, mi? Mondjuk még pont van. Melyik volt a... Ez, ugye? Kell akkor bor, igen. Kell 3 darab ez a feverfew. És akkor azt mondja, hogy két körig kell forralni. Utána le kell grindolni ezt a szart, belerakni. Aha. Jó, most felhúzom. És akkor ezt kell legrindolnom. Ugye azt így grindolni kell, nem? Igen. Gyerünk tesó, grindoljad már!
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Már ki fogunk csúszni az időből. Nem emlékszem rá, basszus, hogy lehet. Nem tudom desztillálni. Mi valami? De ebbe ki tudom önteni. Megvan.
Did I boil it for too long?
Tök mindegy, menjünk a péniszbe. Megvan a poti. Hát a játék zsír. Gyorsan, hallod Henry, futnod kell izomból. Faszom. Izomból kell futni, Henry. Tehát itt nem szabad megállni. Tudunk feljutni a... az nincsen meg. Csak... Itt nem tudom, hogy fogok eljutni. Mert itt ez a hülye.
What's that? I heard it coming from here.
Ó, jók vagyunk. Sprint, csak a sprint. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Szi Henryvel nagyon nagyot menjünk.
This place is off limits to you.
Beadta a cutscene-t. Zseniális.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capont of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Csak túléltük, srácok. Nagy menet volt. Az egyik legszopósabb küldi szerintem ez eddig. Tudom, hogy nagyon sok van hátra.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed.
Öcskös, most
And if that
faszolni
wasn't
fogsz.
enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, What does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep.
Jó, hát értető.
If I know how to do that.
Gondolom segíteni kell neki.
Bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so?
Sir.
Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
A card.
Interesting. Interesting.
Vissza kell még szerezni
But
a
I must
kardot is.
disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.